I need something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to LA Noire. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Definitely enjoying playing this game. And, yeah. Still doing homicide. See if we can solve this case like we've solved however many others. And, yeah, hope you guys will enjoy.
You're behind the wheel. You can drive.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Alright.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Is somebody
You
going to
find her,
tell us what the
Gonzalez?
hell
Not
is
me.
going on?
Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
You're a modest.
Another woman dead.
Much to be modest about.
We got a job to do, chat. Let's see if we can do it right.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
I don't really need much help.
Here she is.
Jesus Christ, another edit. Jesus. I have to do a lot of editing in this, don't I? Anyway.
Similar remote.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Yep, definitely stomped. Jesus.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger,
Whoa.
left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Ow. I didn't think rings would cut, but I guess if you do it anything quickly, it could cut. Jesus. A lot of editing for me. Yay. Okay. A lot of blood loss, definitely stomped. You can see by the footprints. Strangulation. Jeez.
The ligature mark is very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
I don't know what a ligature mark is. I'm guessing that's like the rope or something. Or whatever. It looks like a rope. Can we get away from the body now? I think we're done. Alright. Could, I mean... Money. Didn't take the money.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Deirdre Muller. They didn't take the money, so they're
The
not... in
motive
it
was
for the
robbery.
money.
Why not take the money?
So, we can probably roll that out. I'm guessing that's it in here. Okay. What else? Where's B at? Where's B at? What the heck? Oh, cigarette. Am I missing something? Oh, here we go. Oh, B is like for the footprints, so... There we go.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
I do think we have a copycat killer. Jeez.
Hey, buddy! Trying to work here. Got me?
Yeah, me too. You act like you can't take your pictures 10 seconds later.
Advice?
Take a close look at the victim, Phelps. We know her
What
story.
am I
We've
missing
narrowed
here? Oh.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Missing jewelry. But here's my thing. Would it leave a mark like that? I guess maybe if you pulled it from like the watch face where the clock is. But I'm confused. All right.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
I do think it's a copycat killer. Okay.
Much to be modest about.
That's what I'm thinking. In my opinion.
Galloway, I need you.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Okay. Very interesting. I do think it's a copycat killer. I don't think we want to go that way.
Turn back, we're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
We're taking the next left. There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine.
I
You're
mean,
married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
All units in the vicinity in any central unit.
just because your eye bends doesn't mean you act on it.
410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3, identify.
That's all I will say. Alright. Shots fired. About to get most likely a gunfight we're getting into, so hopefully I don't have to cut, we'll see. Why are you pulling over? Either pull over or don't, because I can move. You know in real life you need to pull over usually.
Central unit. 211 and shots fired. 410 South Flower Street.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Where the heck did they go?
God damn it, they went down there.
Right.
Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
Find some cover!
Okay. Great. What the hell?
Can't hit him from this distance.
Jesus. There we go.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street.
You drive.
Scott's Garage.
I need to go over the case notes.
Alright. Did pretty good on the crime. Now let's see what we can get out of the husband, boyfriend, whatever.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Don't worry, we're not in Hollywood. Just saying.
We're gonna have a look around.
You're gonna smoke around the kid? Jeez.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
What does that say? Don't forget something birthday. Something something. Okay. We got a glass.
Partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Carrot. I want to see what's on this. No? Okay. Nice. Diary? Maybe?
Maybe if... No.
Yeah, you could at least look through it, just in case. Here's my thing. Did people really not have blinds back in the 1940 whatever it is? Are blinds really that recent of an invention? I could not. I mean, yeah, I guess you have the curtains, but what size shoe are you? An 8.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Does it match the footprint though, is my question. Oh. Got another Tiffany & Co. maybe?
No sign of a wedding ring.
Hmm. Not truly suspicious. Could have lost it, you know?
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
I wouldn't say they're full-on evidence yet, because we don't know, but I do say it might be evidence. Alright, I think that's everything. Unless there's something. Alright.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her.
I don't
Please
know
tell
if
me
we
she's
should
okay.
break, you know.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this,
Okay,
Michelle.
never mind.
Your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
This is why I wouldn't have said anything.
Try.
Dang, she stopped crying real quick. That's sus. Anyway.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I don't think you're telling us the entire truth, Michelle, I think.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Interesting.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Do they scream and fight often? I mean, obviously, you know, arguments, you know what happens, but...
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Speaking of jewelry...
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
How about you sit down and answer some questions?
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
So, we need your alibi. Where were you?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
What do I have? Husband alibi. Calling home repeatedly with no answer on the night of the murder. Okay. And what did he say? Let me see. So you were here all night? Hmm. That's a lie.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
I mean, I don't usually trust kids, but here...
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Okay. We'll go with this one, I guess.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Uh-huh.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Is that why you bought this butterfly brooch for her, for your wife?
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Missing persons report, I guess?
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
I mean, I don't know. I was trying to remember if the girl said anything about when, but I guess she would already be at the dance, so I don't know. But I don't think he's telling the truth.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
You can't sit down, put your feet up in the car, technically? I mean... Just saying.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
What did you say? I wasn't paying attention. 9s? Why are you acting a little sus? I mean, I personally don't know. I mean, I wear like, what, 11 and a half, I think I do. I'd have to look at my shoes. It might actually be 10 and a half, actually. But, I don't think I would know off the top of my head unless I looked at it recently.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
I don't know. Your work boots being a size 8, try to throw us off, maybe?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Okay.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
The shoes, maybe?
Detective!
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
What the heck are you doing?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
There he is, officer.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy. I was spamming. Huh, burning shoes, huh? You,
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
I mean, here's my thing. If he stomped on the chest, where's the blood coming from?
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Here's my thing. Why did he
Is there
wait?
someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Alright, let me go use this game well. And then, you can drive.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, detective unit.
Who is he calling?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
House at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look out.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Roger, 11K.
Checking for you, detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Wait, she's in high school? I thought she was like 8.
You lousy bastard.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Do I want to go to the morgue or do I want to go to the high school? The morgue? Yeah, we'll go to the morgue first, and then we'll go to the high school, because that might give us some information that we need.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows.
I mean, yeah, I think that's true today, ain't it?
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Alright, coroner, what you got for us? I'm loving this game. I wish they would make another one, because this is fun. I don't care if it's a sequel, prequel, whatever. We need another one. Especially, I mean, imagine if they use this technology now, with the advancements that have come in.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay. Maybe? No.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
I could not do homicide. Personally. Where's the phone? Wait, where's the phone at? Oh.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School in Plainfields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks.
Great. We had to go there anyway, so let's get going. Alright. Time to go back to high school, even though I was homeschooled.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed? Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would
Why
say
is he
so,
here now?
yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go,
There he
Phelps, I'll
is
take the car and see if I can cut him
now.
off.
Such enthusiasm.
There he is, officer.
Good evening. Don't make me tackle you, boy. Come here.
There he is. See him?
Watch it, mister.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get hit. Where is he going? He can't run for long. I'm just confused why he was over here. I'm pretty sure school's out. I mean, it's almost sunset, so kind of have to be. Come here, boy.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
You just gonna admit that to police officers?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
All right, can we check the car? No? We're just gonna leave it here, I guess. Ooh, that's a cool car. Let me get in it real quick. Alright, I think I already got it. We'll see. Where's my actual car? Alright, we're taking this car. I lost my car apparently. It disappeared because I got in the other car. You can drive.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly
Wait, what
are
am
we
I
going?
supposed to do now? Hold on. Am I supposed to look over the car or? This is it, ain't it? The trunk. Oh my.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Jesus.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
There's the rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Is that it? So, did Hugo actually do it though? Where are you going?
Too slow, Rusty.
Keep your shirt on. I'm coming.
Oh, there it is. Anyway. Nice car.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You can get out of the car, you know.
Galloway, I need you.
Yeah, as soon as I'm finished.
Yeah. You put on your seatbelt? Good. I'll drive then. Because you don't want to get out of this car. Comfy seats, huh?
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
I do
let
agree.
Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now. Pick a right.
I don't know about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Mueller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Hey, come on!
Debatable. I mean, what's stopping
He's
him
a
from
peeper,
doing it
Rusty.
again?
We can pick
If
him
he
up
just
for
gets
something
set
else.
free
You really
because
want to
someone
run that
else-
risk?
Like, we could easily get the other guy another time if we really wanted to. We might not get this guy. He could probably flee the country. So I'm guessing we have a choice here. I'm most likely gonna go with Mueller. And it makes them. I mean, even if we let him pass, we most likely will never
You
get
need
him
to
again.
turn left at the next junction.
So there's that. Where's it at? Next turn? There we go.
You better
Okay.
not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence,
is it.
Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
I guess we'll go with Eli. We'll see what he has to say.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay. I'll give my thoughts once we interview both. I don't think if I go in here I have to arrest him. Hopefully not. We'll see.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
We might as well go like in order, or at least try to.
You killed Mrs. Mueller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I don't think he's telling the truth.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Okay. She probably got choked first, didn't she? She probably did.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Okay. So no preference for rope.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. You tie a hitch and braid, it stays tied.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
I don't think that's true.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops, and you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Okay, so I don't have to charge him. I do want to talk to Hugo before we make a thing.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
I don't think he did it.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
What evidence? We don't really have evidence against him. We have more evidence against Hugo, if anything.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
The test isn't accurate anyway, but let's go with the evidence, I guess.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
So, what's the blood then?
Believe what?
It's a rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Plus, I mean, unless he's... The blood is weird on the shoe, in my opinion.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Interesting. Are they green by chance?
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Interesting. I don't think he's telling the whole truth.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Well, I have a bunch of proof, but for other stuff.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't think either of them did it. I do think the evidence points to him. but I don't think any of them did it. I think they're either accidentally or on purpose were framed. Who knows? Oh my god. But because of that reason, we're gonna go and charge the pedo. So yeah,
I think I've said about all I'm gonna say.
that's good.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Even though the evidence didn't point to him, I feel like, even though none of them did it in my case, I feel like 5 stars there. We might as well put him back in. Whether he'll actually get charged for it, because I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I don't know if it changed from back then or not. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.